Hello there, beautiful people. I welcome you back to my channel once again. In fact, today I am overjoyed. This is the type of result that when we get, then you are overjoyed because there is an icing on the cake. But before I get there is this thing I want to see and I want to ask you. Maybe you can help me out. I don't know why, but in my vicinity or the region in which I live, about 90% of the Chelsea supporters or Chelsea fans are also Real Madrid sympathizers. They never support Barcelona and they don't even want to hear about Barcelona. I don't know why. I don't know if it is my area alone. I want to ask you if it is so in your area too. Let me know in the comment section. Yesterday, Real Madrid lost their game to Barcelona and I was disappointed. I was disappointed in the team for losing to Barcelona, but I was so much disappointed in Kylian Mbappe. I think that it is high time Mbappe grew up. In fact, this is not PSG, actually. So I think that he has to grow up. This is Real Madrid, for God's sake. So I don't know. The question I asked about your area, let me know if it is true in your area also. The Chelsea fans, the Chelsea supporters, if they hate Real Madrid and they also hate Man United, just like in my area. Let me know this one. Now, again, also, a lot of things are happening, especially when we come to our Premier League. Things that are happening are giving us indication that this season no one is going to run away with the league. Everyone has got a chance, except Man United. Chelsea has also got a chance. Although we are not fighting for the title, but I think that we've got a serious chance for the top four. And I don't know what to think about this one, but that is what I can actually see. We have a serious chance. Gone are the days we would have lost this game today, but we won it. And so it clearly shows that we've got a chance. All right. Please, those of you who are new to the channel, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Please hit the notification bell so that when I send the videos, you'll be among the first to get them. Then please, the like button. The like button is very, very important to me because it goes a very long way to push this channel forward. So please, the like button will not take you anything. Just hit the like button for me. Just hit the like button for me. It's very, very important. Thank you very much. Okay, so Chelsea ended their game with Newcastle United, and we won the game by 2-1. 2-1 in favor of Chelsea. Now, those of you who watched my preview, I mentioned in my preview that we were not going to go away in this game with a clean sheet. I actually predicted a 3-1 win for Chelsea. I think, but for the referee, Simon Hooper would have won this game by 3-1. But I sent a warning about Hooper because this Hooper howler that I saw today, it was the same thing that happened in the Liverpool game against Crystal Palace. Liverpool were winning 1-0. Crystal Palace captain Maggie was pulled down in the box by Virgil van Dijk. This Simon Hooper waved away their protest and continued. He never even attempted to have a review of what happened. And I think that Simon Hooper didn't perform well today in our game. Look at the last minute. Look at a ball that Caicedo tackled in the last minute. And Caicedo actually got the ball. But Hooper says, no, it was a foul. I think Hooper, his performance in this particular game and maybe other games, just like I mentioned in the Liverpool game, it's not going to help the Premier League. The Premier League must actually look at some of these referees. Otherwise, they will kill the league. Okay, so my predicted lineup I gave you, I mentioned that Lavia was going to play beside Caicedo. What I never saw was our coach sending Rhys James to play at left back. But I must say that Rhys James didn't do bad at all today. In fact, he's our captain, he's back, he was spraying long balls, he was spraying passes. And I think that that is good for the team. his back. The coach called him out in the press conference the other day, and I think that today you could see that he was leading the team. Actually, the clearance he did in the last minute, that shows that we have a captain in this team. Okay, so the game was quite difficult, but I think we were able to see the game out. Our golden boy, Cole Palmer, was again on hand today to deliver the goods. And I want to say a job well done to the team and the players. They have done well. And then the icing on the cake is that Manchester United have lost their game against West Ham by 2-1. You know, sometimes when Chelsea lose and Manchester United also lose, I don't have any problem at all. I don't feel anything. So once Chelsea win today and Manchester United lost their game, it is a double win for me, actually. Please, if it is a double win for you also, please hit that like button and let's enjoy this together. Some of the key numbers from the game against Newcastle. Let me give you these key numbers. Possession, Chelsea played 51% possession, whereas Newcastle played 49% possession. Total shots, we have 17 shots. They had 11 shots. Shots on target, we have 7 shots on target. They had 3. Then shot off target, we had 6. They had 5. Now, shots in the box, shots inside the box, we had 12, and they had 9 shots inside the box. Our expected goals, we had 1.68. So 1.68, that is approximately 2 goals, and we scored 2. Then the expected goal for Newcastle was 1.85. 1.85. So you could see that even their expected goal was higher than us. Now, the reason being that when you look at the big chances created in the game, Chelsea created only 1 big chance and scored from it, whereas Newcastle created 3 big chances and only utilized 1. Now, the goals, as I said, were scored by Nicholas Jackson in the 18th minute and Cole Palmer early in the first half, 47th minute, he scored that goal. Now, Nicholas Jackson's goal was equalized by Isaac in the 32nd minute. Now, our pass accuracy, we had 85% pass accuracy, and then Newcastle had 80% pass accuracy. Total passes, we had 458, and they had 436. As for tackles, we were at par. We had 13 tackles, and they also had 13 tackles. Then recoveries, we had 52 recoveries, whereas they had 50 recoveries. Now, duels won, we had 51%, and then they won 49%. So you could see that this game, Newcastle was not far off at all. Okay, so those were the key stats from the game. Now, I want to look at some star performance. We are going to look at 5-star performance and rate them out of 10. Now, I am going to do my rating, and then I'll expect you also in the comment section to do your rating. Please don't disappoint me. We are in the joyful mood, so let's do this together. All right. Now, number 1, my man of the match, number 1 is Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, I rate him 9 out of 10. Now, I rate him 9 out of 10 because his vision from deep in midfield to give that ball to Pedro Neto that resulted in the Nicholas Jackson goal was amazing. That vision from deep lying midfield was amazing. Now, you know, for the past 2 or 3 games, Cole Palmer has been targeted by opposition defenders. Anytime he's playing, about 2 of the defenders always mark him, and they don't give him any space at all. But today, Cole Palmer was able to free himself from this target. He was able to draw defenders into inside of the midfield, and then created space for other people to operate. Pedro Neto and Nicholas Jackson to operate from those spaces. So Cole Palmer did very well today and also scored a goal. Now, I must say that the goal that Cole Palmer scored was from an SG of 0.05. 0.05. So it was nearly impossible, but he picked the ball and then moved the ball and slotted that ball into the net. That is very amazing. Now, in addition to that, Cole Palmer made 2 key passes in the game. 2 key passes in the game. So he is my man of the match. 9 out of 10 rating. Okay. The next person, number 2, is Nicholas Jackson. I am rating Nicholas Jackson 8 out of 10. Now, you can see that Nicholas Jackson in the game possesses some abilities, some transition abilities. Now, in the game, Nicholas Jackson was turning some of the situation into very dangerous situation, picking the ball in midfield and turning the ball into counter attacks. At the end of the transfer window, I mentioned that the gods of Nicholas Jackson were at work because Chelsea could have signed Victor Osimhen, but we didn't sign Victor Osimhen, and Nicholas Jackson is proving to be good. Okay, so that is Nicholas Jackson. He scored 8 out of 10. Now, in the game also, I think that the tap-in that he did was a beautiful one. It was a beautiful tap-in. In fact, I have seen players miss some of those chances. So I think that he did a very good job in this game. Now, number 3 on the list is Pedro Neto. Oh, wow, Pedro Neto. Now, I think that our starting 11 is beginning to get set, because I mentioned in my preview that you see that left wing position, I mentioned it was up for grabs because Sancho is not performing up to standard. Then Modric is on and off. So I mentioned that that position is up for grabs. Today, Neto started from that position, and his performance was amazing. His performance was amazing. And the pass to was sublime. The pass to Nicholas Jackson was sublime. All right. So Pedro Neto is given 8 out of 10 in this game. In fact, I must say that Pedro Neto was unlucky to score from that header, the header that hit the post. He was unlucky to score from there. Now, number 4. My number 4 on the list is the captain, Mr. Chelsea, Reece James. I think that Reece James, when he's fit, is worth about 12 points to Chelsea. Now, look at the clearance he did today. I think that Reece James has performed very well today. He sprayed the passes very well, and his captain qualities were on show throughout the game. So I am rating him 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Then the next person on the list, in fact, I wanted to lump these 2 people together, Caicedo and Romeo Lavia, but then I must choose one. I am taking only 5 performers, star performers from the game. And so Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. Well, now when you look at the game, when you watch the game, you will realize that when Romeo Lavia was brought out of the game, our team looks a bit shaky. It looked a bit unbalanced. But then when, how do we call him, Cuckoo, when Cuckoo came in, he seemed to come and stabilize the team. And then when you look at Caicedo, the way he performed, the way he was putting in tackles, and that final ball he took from Isak, I think that that made him stand out tall in this game. And so I am picking Caicedo as my number 5th top performer in this game. All right, so Caicedo, I am rating him 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts on all my ratings and what you also think. If you think that any player has performed better than the players I have mentioned, let me know in the comment section. Now, quickly, I want to look at some key takeaways, very simple ones today. The first one I want to look at is about Maresca. Now, Maresca has been trying so many things. And I think that one thing Maresca must do is that when you try one thing and it works, I think that you have to stick to it. Today, he tried Reece James at left back. But I don't think that is the position for Reece James. I think that Reece James did very well today. But So also, if Kuku were to be in this game today and Rich James played on the right, I believe it would have been a different story. Now, those of you who watched my preview, I put Sanchez in post, Rich James at right back, then Kuku at left back. All right, but today the coach decided to send Rich James to the left. I believe he did very well, but I think he would have done better if he were to be in his favored position. All right. Now, my number two key takeaway is about the type of goals we concede. Now, in the press conference prior to our Panathinaikos game, some of the journalists asked the coach if it were true that Chelsea were conceding very easy goals. Now, he didn't agree, he disagreed with that notion and mentioned that Chelsea are conceding goals just as other teams are also conceding goals. That he doesn't consider them as easy goals. But I want to say that, in fact, Maresca must relook at some of the goals that we concede. The type of goals we concede, I don't think Liverpool and Arsenal will concede those goals. So we have to actually look at our defense seriously, so that some of these goals will not be considering them. All right. Now, my number three takeaway is about our set piece coach. Now, we were made to believe that Bernardo Cueva was brought in because of set pieces. But in fact, I will make the research and tell you how many goals we have scored this season from set pieces and how many we have considered from set pieces. Today, Chelsea had 7 corners, and out of those 7 corners, we were unable to score a single goal from them. But then there are other teams that will utilize the opportunity from a single corner and score goals. So I think that Bernardo Cueva must do better on his job. Our set pieces are not yielding good results. So that is about our set piece coach. All right. Then my number four takeaway is about the Premier League officiating. I think that the Premier League officiating is nothing to write home about. As I mentioned, I sounded the warning in my preview that this Simon Hooper guy must seriously be watched. One of the former Premier League referees, in his column in the Telegraph, mentioned that the penalty that Simon Hooper waved away at Liverpool was pure garbage. Yes, that is how he termed it. It was pure garbage. So I sounded the warning that we don't want to see any pure garbage in this game against Newcastle. But I believe strongly that those of you who watched the game today can agree with me that there were some garbage or garbages in this refereeing today. If the Premier League doesn't look at some of these things, they are going to tarnish the image of the Premier League. Okay, so those are my key takeaways. All right, so that is my review of the game. I want to hear your thoughts on everything that I have said. Please remember that I give report on our loan players at the end of every week, and so that report will come tomorrow. Then I will also give you a preview of our EFL Cup against Newcastle again, and I will give you my predicted lineup and predicted score again. So please, those of you who have not subscribed to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you have listened up to this stage, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and the notification bell. Also share the link so that more of our Chelsea members can get access to this news. Thank you very much. Till I see you tomorrow. Bye for now.